I'm glad you asked. It'd certainly help with the dishes.
Okay, thank you for telling me, good woman. I didn't ask you. Welcome, blub blub everyone. We're playing more Baldur's Gate, and last time we, you know, helped the journalist to find the real story here. Let's say that. And today, we're getting Jaheira. First thing. Go to camp. And I think we leave Gale. That should hopefully be fine. I'm not that happy with Jaheira or Halsin, that's why I'm not taking them with me. I would like to have Gale with me. I don't think leaving Shadowheart would be the smartest thing to do. So Gale is the only one I can actually just
I question the wisdom
leave.
of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime.
Yeah, that's fine. That should be good. And oh yeah, I got the stuff from him, which is not great. We can just keep these away. 500 bucks, that's all he had? Oh my god. Poor buddy. Oh, that's all I have now as well. Interesting. Okay. Oh, it's fine. Jaheira, I need you. And we need to outfit her real quick.
I've had a lifetime's fill of watching little men buff themselves up with grand titles. I look forward to the day we show the Archduke that his tongue is not half so silvered as he thinks.
I'm up for that as well, as do I.
He's protected by his steel watch for now. And Orin will have her own defenses, should we choose to play the part of Gortash's bloodhounds. We cannot expect either of the chosen to fall easily. But fall they must, if we're to have all three stones to command the brain. Still, if you see sense in making an alliance, I won't question it.
I didn't.
I'll just look forward to the inevitable breaking Gortash spoke of.
I did not make an alliance with any of them. Did I? Have you thought any more about how we might find Minsk?
I have. And while I do not love my conclusion, that does nothing to change it. The Harpers are the city's best information network. With them out of action, we shall have to fall back on second best. 9 Fingers Keen.
I failed the history, unfortunately. 9 Fingers Keen. You say that like it should mean something.
Oh, if it does not, you have led a very virtuous life indeed.
I mean, I'm a druid. I
9
live in the
Keen
woods.
controls the guild, which in turn controls every criminal racket from Heapside to the High Hall. Nothing happens in this city that she doesn't hear of, sooner or later.
We had 2
How
run-ins with them
hospitable she will
so
be
far.
to a Harper that comes begging to her guild hall. Huh, we will find out. Perhaps I will let you do the talking.
We have to have her with us then as well, I guess. Oh, although we... Yes, we do, I think. I think she sends us back if we get there. Join
As
you.
you wish.
Join me. Okay. So, yeah, she definitely needs some level ups. Let's do that real quick, and then we get her some better equipment. I don't like her setup very much. She is the magic druid variation. Oh, that's cool. Natural recovery is nice. So yeah, very magic-y, but I don't like her dual wield style of combat. She doesn't even have the second one anymore, it seems. I don't know why. Did I take that away? Oops. Definitely gonna get guidance. And all of this is all garbage. What level? You're level 1. Okay, cool. Let's just not worry about spells yet. We're level 1. Why are you so low? Oh, because I never leveled you. Didn't I? Gain hold person. Mirror. Actually, hold person is really nice. Blur and silence. Bark skin. Hold person. That seems good. Invisibility and password trace. Okay. Mirror image and spike growth. Melv's acid arrow and darkness. And weapon misty step. If we keep her Circle of the Land... I actually did now, right? Didn't I? Sure, let's let her be Circle of the Land and we just get the forest with her. Because... what is the Arctic again? Spike growth? I mean, spike growth is not that bad. It's also not that good. And she'll get that anyway, won't she? I would say so. But she probably gets barkskin as well. I do like hold person though, so she'll definitely get that. Let's go, girl. Next one. Problem is she cannot transform into an animal on half an action. Or on a swift action. You can only do that on a full action, which is kind of sad. And bad. I could get resistance. Maybe. I mean, Carla has it, so I don't really need it. But the rest is garbage anyway, so sure. First feat, I'd say she is a mage, so some ability improvement would be nice. I don't really know what to give her. I don't want to have her with me so much. I do like that she's with us at the moment, yes. But do I want her with me all the time? I don't think so. So this is the only thing that gives me anything right now. I could get her -1 away from the intelligence, but... nothing does anything if I put any points in there. And this doesn't do much for me. Unfortunately. I mean, let's do that. It's fine. I want that ability improvement for sure. I mean, she is a spellcaster. She should have good spellcasting. What's this? Wild Strike, additional attack. Sure, that's nice. Circle of the Land. You get even more stuff. Okay. Sleet Storm and Haste. Sounds good. What else do we have? Core Lightning, so they changed. Protection from Energy and Hypnotic Pattern. Daylight and Haste. Lightning Bolt and Flight. Lightning Bolt and Flight is not bad. But I think Haste is the best. And you only get that for one thing. Core Lightning is nice, but you should get that as well. Just the Lightning Bolt she, I think, can't get normally. I do like the haste, though. Having more people that can haste is really good. And she could even haste herself and do more spells or something. If necessary. Like Gale could. Sleet Storm is not the best. I'm otherwise thinking actually of the mountain. With Flight and Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt is not bad. That's a pretty good one. Which she doesn't get otherwise, I think. The Core Lightning she does. Or she should. Yeah, she does have Core Lightning, so... doesn't. I mean, she would get that forever. She wouldn't need to have this prepared, but... still. I think. Yeah, it would be always prepared. But I'm actually thinking about the Lightning Bolt and the Flight, which we don't have otherwise. It's unfortunately concentration, so she couldn't do that to many people. Well, probably if she overcasts it, so maybe. Let's get that for now. It's fine. Haste would be nice, but maybe we get another chance on that. Haven't done a Circle Druid so far. Landstride, difficult terrain. So she doesn't care about difficult terrain. Cool. And she gets the best shape ever, which is the Owlbear. Don't care about your spells. We'll look at that later. Real quick. I don't want to waste too much time on this. Gain a passive. Oh yeah, it's this one again. Okay. What do we have? Mine Elemental Ice Storm. Ice Storm is nice. Freedom of movement. Blight and Wall of Fire. Conjure Mind Elemental and Grasping Vine. Freedom of movement and Polymorph. Polymorph is absolute suckage. It's not as good as in Divinity. Stoneskin and Dominate Beast. Dominate Beast maybe? Greater Invisibility. Ooh. I mean, I've never used Dominate Beast, to be honest. I do like the Ice Storm. The Mind Elemental really, really, really sucks. They're so bad. They're literally just damage sponges that you want to, you know, eat the hits for you because they can't do much more. So it's either greater visibility for more shenanigans or Ice Storm because Ice Storm is quite nice. I think she gets Ice Storm anyways, but I mean, fine. I'd rather have the Woodward here. Not the Woodward, the Nymph. That would have been so good if I don't have to equip that. But sure, let's take this for now. Don't want to stay there too long. Are you a medium armor user already? It's light armor for now. Medium would be nice. It's just medium armor master, so I think you can? Actually don't know. Melee caster, that's nice. Oh, it's just attack rolls. That's weird. So the militia... Light armor and shields. So not medium? I don't see medium armor though. Only master. Oh, moderately armored. Yes. I think that is good for her. And we get a point... Ah, I forgot about that. I could have had her at strength +1 then. Or dexterity +3 if I wanted to. Oh, that's fine. Doesn't matter. Again, I'm not going to play with her much. Just for 2 or 3 quests. So that's going to be fine. Cone of Cold. Really nice. Greater Restoration. Sure. Insect Plague. Mass Cure Wounds. Greater Restoration. Conjure Elemental. Cloud Kill. Cloud Kill is not bad necessarily. Nothing here strikes me as awesome. Greater Restoration can of course be good. Maybe Mass Cure Wounds and Contagion. Never used Contagion really. Which is probably a mistake, but you know. Some things you like, some things you don't. I could go for Cone of Cold and Contagion. Cone of Cold is definitely awesome. Sure, let's make her more Arctic. That's what I like. Subclass feature, Nature's Ward. You can't be charmed or frightened by elementals and fae. But by others, I guess, which is weird. Disease and poison also no longer affect you. Okay. That's nice. So she will not be hit by her own contagion. Great. Let's take Produce Flame, because I never do. And Poison Spray is so garbage. It's really bad. Really, really bad. So now it's level 11, so you get the Hero's Feast, which is a good one. Really good to immunize everyone against poison. And now we get the last feat. I'd like ability improvement. If I'd known that I had to take the medium armor, I would have put one in strength instead of int, but it's not perfect, it's fine. She could probably have something else, like Warcaster, since she is a caster and stuff, but I don't care. I just want her spells to hurt, so let's do Wisdom. And that should be fine. And now we just have to quickly get something for her to equip. Because her equipment is rather bad. I'm not even gonna sort this right now. Oh, actually, you do need to get rid of some things, like the Ice Knife. Oh, interesting. You have the Firebolt. I like that one. I like that you have that. I don't really like Thunder Wave for Cure Wounds. That's just nonsense. Heat Metal can be nice. I don't need another Daylight. The Woodland Being is amazing. I still think so. Yeah, she doesn't get haste automatically. See, that would have been great to get that. Sad, but you know, Lightning Bolt is nice too. Lightning Bolt, Cone of Cold, Ice Storm, pretty good. Sure, get the Sunbeam, get the Feast. Since you're saving a few things anyway through the preparation, I can be a little bit wasteful. Get that one. Plant Growth I never use, but maybe I want to. I don't really need Goodberry. And Entangle I don't like. I'd rather have Fairy Fire, to be honest. I don't have any level 1s, which is not great. Let's take this one, just in case. We need it. Fog could be interesting. Maybe. Nothing here really speaks to me. These are so bad. Charm Person is also not the greatest. We could have Enhanced Leap as a ritual. Sure, that could be nice. Create or Destroy Water. Probably not. You don't need Speak with Animals. I have it. Otherwise, I do like that you have the heal. Although, it's probably a lot of level 5s. Get planar binding, why not? Confusion is nice. And one more. Sure, let's get the plant growth. It's fine. I think you have a nice set of spells. This needs to be here. This needs to be there. I guess Healing Word we put there. It's fine. Level 6. Where's level 1s? We don't have many level 1s. Is the problem? Oh my god, she has so much stuff. Produce Flame. Heal can be here. Together with this. No, this is level 6. Level 5, level 5. Level 4 needs to be down here. This is level 6 anyway. This is more of a thing we need out of combat. Mostly, this is absolute shite. Sure, put you here. Okay, just get a little bit of a thing here. Guidance can be down here. And she has the same problem some others have. She has too much. Okay, nothing else though. Good. I mean, the leap can be here. That's also not something I usually need in combat, I guess. Level 2. You are level 2. 3. 4. 6 needs to be back there. I don't like Grasping a Vine. Let's get rid of that. I didn't see that. And instead, I don't know, get Dominate Beast. Why not? Why don't you? She's a level 4, level 2, level 2, level 3. Feign Death. We really need Feign Death. Doubt it. Let's get Sleet Storm so someone has it. Level 3 is fine. We have a lot of level 3s. 5, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4. Another 5, okay. Another 4. Another 4. Oh my god, she has a lot of 4s. Doesn't she have a 1? Wait, she should have a 1, right? I gave her a level 1 spell. 2. Which I both put on this side. Okay, so we can do this a little bit different to normal. And just put the level 5s down here. Ish. I'll just switch these around. This is all 5s. 2, 3, 4. You know what, we can actually do this a little bit different. There, 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 and there. And that's all the level 5s, and that's the level 6. So, good. Everything's in order. Now we need to still get her equipment. My god, this... I should have done this off screen, I'm sorry. Okay, that's weird. That I can get there. Oh, this is different. Hoi. So what does she need? Some armor. Can I filter this a little bit better? Type. So her weapons are shit. She needs better ones. Can I see that on the other side? Just scimitars. I don't know what she can really use. Definitely a sickle. She's a druid. Every druid can use sickles. She's not proficient with martial weapons and long swords. See, I would like to actually exclude them then. Quarterstaff she could use. I mean, I doubt she will do much combat. Oh wow, this is actually worse than what she has. Wow. I don't know why. Not longbows. Sad. Because that would probably be the best for her. Giving her a good bow. I mean, you could give her the Holy Lance Helm. Or Arcane Acuity. Since she is a melee caster, she could actually make use of that. Let's do that. And no, I don't want to show the helmet, thank you. Rare heavy, sad. I mean, it's better than nothing. This is... okay, she could use that. It's also heavy. Uncommon medium, 15. Yeah, where's the one we were wearing all the time? Rare light. Luckily she doesn't have to resort to that. Psionic ward. I think this one is the one we were wearing for a while. That's also why I keep these items. After I don't need them anymore, because someone else might. Flesh Melter Cloak. This makes sense for her. Because she will do melee casts. Maybe we give her a shield? You can have shields. It's a good shield. Just giving her a little bit more AC. I'd like to give her a different weapon too. Don't want to give her a Dark Justicia's helmet. I think that would be kind of weird for her. Sure, get the UNT. Actually does look quite good on her. Any hands for her? I'm trying to remember. Your ranged spell attacks are made as melee spell attacks when you are adjacent to hostile creatures. This effect can be toggled off. And gives an extra bonus to spell attack. Okay, that's not bad for her. That would actually be quite good for her. This would be good if we leave her 2 scimitars, so she can do better offhand stuff. Not sure I want that though. And this one is nothing in your free hand. You get bonus 2 to melee attack. See, I don't want to do melee attacks with her, really. Mage hand as a bonus action. Oh, yay. Angle. Okay, Angel Cocker. Knuckles, no. I'm gonna put a cut in here for a second, and we're right back when I equipped her. Okay, we're back. I gave her a few things. She does create a circle of ice around the target when she does cold damage, and she has the illusion quickening, so she can, when she hits with a weapon attack, which we intend to do, she can do a bonus action with enchantment or illusion spells, which is nice. And she also has Ray of Fear and Wounding Ray right here, which is okay. Just once per long rest each. Could be nice. We'll see. We'll see how it's gonna go. We just want to have her with us. She should have some good stuff now. We just gonna get out and do her quest. Finally. Because we were there already. Here. And I think it was here. This is where we want to go. There's another thing back there, I think, that we want to do, but not right now. I think we want Gale for that. I think we have to have Gale for that. I hope that was the worst quest in the game. I hope that's better now.
Stop a moment.
Fine. Come in then. You might as well meet the family.
Yay, we visit her family. Isn't that nice? And also, let's see what stuff you have in your mailbox. Hi Harper, I'm sorry to report that we've had no leads on the boys' parents. If they were indeed among the first taken by the cult, then their trail has long gone cold. It's a grim thought, but perhaps they were deemed unworthy of ascending and sent to serve the cult's purpose in some other way. Yeah, like, you know, as corpses. I hope he's settling in there. It may well be he has nowhere else to go. So one of her children, apparently.
A Larathin residence.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
When she's back. You don't think she will?
I don't know what the perception was for. Great.
Mark, here we go.
Are we quite sure she hasn't actually died this time, brother? She looks dead,
Smells it too. Ooh.
It has been a hard road. But I can clip you both around the ear to prove I am no ghost. If it would help.
Forgive us, Mother. We're just surprised you still know how to find your way home.
Mother? Jaheira, these are your children?
She always brings the smartest people home, too.
Oh,
Enough, Ryan.
you're a nice one.
I taught you better manners than that.
No, you didn't.
A sending spell can carry 25 words. Do you know how many Jaheiras' only message contained in all this time she's been away? 7.
Mad Gorgeous Hero out in Shadowlands. Is Shadowlands 1 word or 2? I do like that one. What did she say?
The message went, I'm sorry, you know what to do.
So why haven't you done it? You were supposed to get the young ones out of the city.
And you were supposed to be dead. That's what your oh-so-stoic message meant, yes? Yet here you are. So, what happened out there?
I got my skin saved by this one. We've come to take the fight to the cult. Which is exactly why you all cannot be here.
Why? You plan on winning, don't you? You're the one who saved us, so
Hey
tell
Red
me,
Harvest, how are you doing?
are we all doomed?
And thank you very much for the resubscription, man. It's very, very much appreciated. 17 freaking months, man. That's a lot. How are you doing? Are we all doomed? Code is powerful. It's not gonna be an easy fight.
So fight. That's what all you heroes and harpers are for, isn't it?
You are a very irritating girl.
This isn't your house, remember? You'll keep a civil tongue under our roof if we let you stay at all.
Have mercy, sister. She's old after all.
Wow.
So old. She can stay, but only if she brought home presents.
Seems I'm outvoted. See, Mother? That is how you go about talking things through with your family. Now, if there's more to discuss, then bloody well come in. And wipe your boots.
I like this little scene. Children of an Outlander. Okay, inspiration. That's good. I need inspiration. Hey, I'm good. How are you doing? Well, I'm a little under the weather. I don't feel that well at the moment, but thanks for asking. I'm glad that you're well.
Coming along nicely there.
Hope you don't have too many trips planned.
Good, strong.
Business-wise. It needs a cuffing. No, she's fine. She was just a little sassy. I mean, they were left alone a long time.
To you, sir. Are you known to this court?
You have a lot of neck going on. That's kind of weird. I'm not, but it's... Are you no? No, I'm not, but it's a pleasure to meet you.
Crude manners, but you speak well enough. For a peasant.
Jessim discovered an old family tree in my study. We haven't had a moment's peace since.
Tetherian nobility. You might be royalty, Jaheira. You don't want to be queen, of course. And Ryan curses too much, so it would have to be me.
That neck is kind of
Careful,
weird.
girl. They have a habit of taking against tyrants there.
Huh. I'm not a tyrant. If anyone calls me one, I'll have Fig chop their head off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally not a tyrant, girl. As for trips, I'm off to Chile in about a week. Oh, really? Chile. Interesting. Well, I hope it's going to be a good trip at the very
Those
least.
leaves are a little darker than I'd like, Felices. Bad soil?
Okay. Don't tell
I
mother.
take no responsibility for your plants. You know I'm more of a mushroom man.
You've let my study turn into a thicket. Is this what I am hearing?
I tended to it. I just let it thrive in its own independence.
Mm-hmm.
You know, same way you raised us.
I raised you to be a sweet and kind boy. What happened?
I watched what you did instead of listening to what you said. This house has taken in a lot of children over the years. Mother dear was sometimes more commander than, well, mother dear.
Huh. Plants need light to grow, but a little heat too. Sure. Let's let the druid flow.
I believe the phrase she preferred was, the fouler the fertilizer, the fairer the flower.
Also
So
fun.
you do listen.
I've only ever seen her truly angry once. We were down the market when I was about 9 years old. Some merchant started in with the usual, yes, but where's your family? Whose son are you, really? When Mother was done with him, well, let's say he won't have any sons of his own to worry about.
Ouch.
Nature's law in action.
I mean, yeah. Probably good for that then. 10 days total. A short one, thankfully, you say. Okay. 10 days is short? I'd say that's pretty long, but okay.
Oh, come on, Ferdinand. I
Open
just
kitchen
trimmed
here.
you.
They have all names? Okay, it's fine. So, this is her study. Looks very wild. I love it. Look at that. With a tree on top. Completely open. How this is not just... I mean, there's moss growing on the floorboards, but the floorboards should be really in bad shape. With just an open roof like that. We're not going in there yet. But it is part of this little visit. Who's in here? No one? Could we take a bath? We definitely need it. Every one of us. Have we bathed a single time? I think you can bathe now. I think they patched that in. I just don't know how or where. I mean, I know how, but don't know where.
Hibernating, little cub. I can't think of another reason you wouldn't come down to say hello.
Jahira, I didn't want to see if you were really dead. They said...
Who said?
Jord and Ryan. They didn't think I could hear.
You little sneak thief. Well, they were wrong. Look, not dead. I just had a few adventures. Like,
She tried to kill me for one, yeah. Well, you can subtract 2 days spent on traveling. Okay, that's true. It's only 8 then, but still a week. Per direction, I might add. Oh, you need 2 days to get there and to get back. So it's 4 days and then only 4 days there. Damn, but that's not only short, that's brutal. I'd need 2 weeks to just recover from one of the trips, I bet. She tried to kill me for one. I freed a pixie from a magic lamp. She was awful. I mean, that's true. I fought alongside a warrior angel. That's nice, yeah. We broke the curse that had gripped Moonrise Towers for a century. Yeah, that is a nice one. We broke the curse.
Moonrise? Like the place from your stories, Jahira?
the very same. We can give that one a happy ending after all. Now, cub, solitude is a wonderful thing, but not too much. Come downstairs and fight with your sisters.
Wait, here. I was keeping this safe.
My Harper pin. Oh, was a certain little sneak thief playing down in my sanctuary?
No.
Mm-hmm. Sure, but that was a hint that we need that thing. To get to her sanctuary. I do like her sanctuary. I'm not gonna steal everything I can from here. It's just mostly worthless anyway, I bet. That's why the company has a policy of business class when feasible. Okay. Well, at least. Okay, I'm gonna take the Belladonna and the Murgrass, because that can actually be of use. And she's probably getting more of those anyway. Transcribed sending. I'm sorry, you know what to do. Yeah, great. Well done. Not gonna take her stuff here. The Autumn Crocus, though, I will. We need herbs for potions, so... Wooden chest is locked, unfortunately. I'm not gonna do that. Battle plans is weird. Let's look at that real quick. There's another entrance. A yellowed manual outlining stuffy combat forms. Fig has added her own embellishments and looping, colorful drawings of her family members. One last entry stands out, an angry face in a perfect circle shouting, "Go for the eyes." Go for the eyes is something you should know when you played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2.
Something over there.
A decoded field report. They figured that people would work better when they weren't effed up. Yeah, that makes sense. could make sense. A meandering letter from a traveler to her family back home. The main text is marred with scratches and corrections. A code translated in a firm hand down below. High Harper, movement in the Shadowlands. Confirmed absolute cultists pass where the shadows are deepest. No clue as to how. And no means to follow. Light spied in Moonrise Towers from afar. And great movement for forces through the dark. They are gathering an army. Bring more Harpers. Bring means of making light quickly. Well, that's probably why she went there. A missive printed beneath the burning emblem of the flaming fist. Deep quill slashes indicate a certain level of irritation on the part of the writer. Residents of Elarathin House, I will remind you once again that the guardianship of the lower city falls exclusively to the Flaming Fist. With additional support from the new Steel Watch, we do not require the assistance of any private citizens in the settling of street disputes, no matter how extreme those citizens deem the Watch response to be. Well, we dealt with that. George, we've been happy to overlook your mother's association with a certain legal organization due to your family's service to the city. Do not make us regret it. Ryan, if you're so keen to bust a few skulls, then you are welcome to re-enlist. Signed, Manor Regis, Bloomridge Garrison. Yeah, but there might be a reason why she left, because you're corrupt AF. A faded cutting from the city circular Baldur's Mouth. Beloved Ranger bewitched. Citizens of the city were stunned to find a local landmark absent when the sun rose over the White this morning. The beloved Ranger, a statue dedicated to a hero of the city, was removed from its perch overnight, with reports of a struggle and sounds of battle during the dark hours. The City Watch had no comment to add, but the market square told a clear tale of smashed cobblestone, scorched tiling, and blood-speckled stalls. Whatever force wrested the Ranger from his perch, he did not go quietly. Okay. Jaheira, I will of course be happy to look in on the children in your absence, though I'd remind you that Rion and Jord are now twice my height and all too happy to remind me of it. Whatever business you're off on, take care. If the children take into their heads to go hurrying off to help, I won't be able to stop them, nor will I try to. Theodore. And disappearances in the city.
Darker than I'd like, Felices.
Hi Harper, it seems our last reports were over hasty. Our investigations into the recent spate of disappearances across the city have led to the re-emergence of the subjects in almost every case. We're chasing down those last few and following up the rumors of strange shadows in the sky at night. Perhaps we can hope it's just a case of some overactive imaginations beneath the report notes. In another hand, take over. No coincidences, absence is connected, and why return now? Interesting. We have the pin slot here. We can't look at the book. Let's just do this. No, not what I want. Not what I want. I is the one. Why am I looking? Trying to press B all the time? I don't know. So we need her Harper pin. Oop. That was very obvious. This is so cool. And now we can go to her hideout. Jaheiras basement. Beautiful basement. And also very trapped. How did the boy get down here and survive these traps? But maybe they are... her family is excluded with that. Okay, why? Maybe to trigger the trap? But if you do not trust me, take the weight from the pressure plate. Oh, there's a pressure plate there. Okay. Pay no mind to those. You're probably safe as long as I'm here. But if you do not trust me, take the weight from pressure plate here. There. Oh, okay. I mean, I do trust her, so I'm not gonna do this. Okay, I did do this. I didn't want to. I wanted to click somewhere else, but it's fine. Oh, I put the pressure plate back in. Have no fear, the traps aren't meant for you, but better to stick close, eh? Okay. Well, please don't leave me then. But interesting, so that's how the boy got through. But that is also makes the traps completely useless, actually. For someone who is just aware of their surroundings and looks around before they run into traps. That's fine. The only patch of wilderness the city permits me. There ought to be supplies here to aid our journey. To aid us. Okay. So this is so beautiful, and I loved it seeing it the first time, and I do love it still. Wait a second, we should do this real quick. Look at this beauty. Nice. I hope I remember that I make this a thumbnail. And yes, with us standing around there, that's fine. And I bet Gurtak would actually really, really love this. Unfortunately, you know, we can't say anything about that. You don't have the jumpies. Oh, not the jumpies, it's the Longstrider stuff. Look at that. Messenger Rat and Postmaster Badger. That is weird, isn't it? Let's talk to these.
I bring word of gnomes. Gnomes in the sea.
Interesting. No. I want to talk to you, girl, but not now.
The blushing mermaid. There's a stink of something fey. Smell of arse, too. But boss doesn't care about that.
Mm-hmm. The blushing mermaid. Yeah, we saw the Fae there. We actually killed the Fae. It's certainly a hacking basement, indeed, Red Harvest. The rat is drunk, ignore him.
There's been killings in a holy place. Stinks of incense and blood.
In a holy place. Oh yeah, we have found that as well, outside of the city, actually.
The Archdruid's eyes and ears have fallen away in her absence.
What a beautiful badger.
I'm training new ones.
The Archdruid's eyes. Uh-huh. Wait. He doesn't talk about the Shadow Druids, right? Because they were rats when we found them. Jaheira?
Yes?
Oh, that can't be. Why didn't you tell me about your family?
I have given you much reason to think that Harpers hoard secrets like precious stones, but I promise you, this was not some intrigue. Just, plain and simple foolishness. As if by keeping clear of my family, I might keep them clear of the cult in turn. And if this fight were to go against us, well, we had already done their mourning. Why visit it on them twice?
It's extremely foolish. You were just afraid of Rion. I do like that.
Of course I was. You met her, did you not? The girl had opinions before she had teeth. I was wrong to think I could keep my children from this fight. They're Baldurian born and bred. The only damned reason I root myself in this place. This city is a cesspit.
It is.
An open sewer of the soul that taints us with its filth and churns us out when all that is good has been stripped away. It also happens to be their home. And so it is mine. Ugh. That might be the first time I have said that out loud. Now come. We had best get to saving it. Lest Rion turn her ire on us both.
Oh no, please no. I like it. It's just like it's leaving a bad taste in her mouth. It's really nice. Sure, that's fine. I'm not gonna leave her in camp now. I want her to be with me when we are rifling through her stuff. I mean, she said there might be some things that might help us. Perception failed. And failed again. Could you please not fail perception checks? That would be nice.
Trap. Be cautious.
More traps. And, this one. This one is trapped. I mean, I'm gonna take everything I can because we need it.
keen eye. But if it's supplies you seek, weapons to aid in our fight, you won't find them behind that door. There is nothing back there of worth to anyone but me.
I also hide my worthless things behind secret doors. Just like an old dragon to hoard the best of her stash. I also hide all my worthless things behind secret doors.
It should be no surprise to you that Harpers like to hold their secrets close. Whether there is sense in it or not. On my word, all you will find inside is dust. And the moldering keepsakes of a much younger woman. But, do as you will. I have nothing to hide. And I have been content to follow your lead so far.
That's very nice of her, actually. She could have said, just don't go in there. We will go in there, but not right now. I want to see if there's a way to open this without just picking the lock. Seems so cheap, but I do want to get in there because that seems to give me some insights in her story. And oh, there it is, the trap. And I do want those insights. You have 3 times guidance. That's so nice. You give me guidance for this, and I hope that's enough. I'm not gonna take the advantage there. Pretty good. There's the key. What an interesting secret door. And look at that. Of course it's not inside of a room, really. It's outside of the house, because, you know, that's where the druid is most comfortable. And yeah, this seems obvious, and this... There's a pouch. Rite of the Timeless Body. That is a druid rite. A confused spread of cryptic symbols cobbled together by the same hand, seemingly over years. Neat notations impose order on the chaotic sketches, describing some manner of druidic ritual. Its purpose unclear and its practice incomplete.
Rite of the Timeless Body. An old druid ritual. I'd best ask Jaheiras about it.
Okay. Maybe she wants to be immortal in a way? Interesting. Hello? Hello, hello. Staff of the Ram. Once per turn, the blow possibly knocks a foe back 2 meters and stuns them. This has no effect on dragons or huge creatures, but that is pretty nice. And a stun once per turn. That's ridiculously good. So that would be a good weapon for her. Or me, technically, but I'd like the fireball and the fireball. And Belm. Faded but still legible, the mark of a Kara Turan Forge Master adorns the pommel of this exquisite sword. Light as a robin's wing, quick as gnomish wit, this weapon has unseamed many foes. And will continue to in the correct hands. That's a good one, look at this. This is actually very rare. Perfectly balanced strike, send Belm snaking out with an adder's speed, the very exemplar of swift embodied in steel. Once per turn. Interesting. And is that extra damage or is that... No, it's a bonus action once per turn. Okay. Could have given her the dueler stuff then and just give her this one. This is a scimitar, yes it is. Slash at your target's vital points to make it bleed. Undead and constructs can't bleed, and whirlwind attack. Strike out all nearby foes, making separate attack rolls against each target. Also nice, but only once per short rest. That's not what I wanted. I'm definitely gonna take that. But I'm not giving it to her. I do like that she has the glaive, to be honest. Although the stun would be very nice. Khalid's gift. Odd gift, while wearing Khalid's gift, Jaheira cannot be cursed. Gets more wisdom, up to 21, which she would get. And she gets the 8 spell. Yeah, that is something she should wear. That is yours, Jaheira, and it should be worn by you.
So that's progress.
And I bet we will know who Khaled is in a second here. I don't care about the Ray of Fear and stuff. This is something she should wear. Jaheira, we have to talk.
Yes?
I found a strange scroll in your sanctuary. Something about a timeless body.
The threat of spanking never kept the children from poking through my things. Why should it deter you?
Yep.
It is a ritual, or it describes one at least, practiced by druids of certain esoteric circles. If they be learned and powerful enough, the practitioner of this ritual might slow their aging, extend their life well beyond its natural reach. It is not something you need concern yourself with. I've picked up stranger things in all my travels. Trust me.
Could be something that comes up in Baldur's Gate 4, I guess. Care to discuss that scroll? Is there anything else?
It's, possible I was a little too quick to judge. A little too caught up in ceremony. It is a ritual, or if they be learned and powerful, it is not something you need concern yourself with. I've picked up stranger things.
I wanted to ask you something. Fought the Dead 3 before. Why can I not ask her about Khaled?
It was Baal alone we
Dead
faced
3,
in our time. And bad as that was, he had no...
Yeah, we already talked about that, I think.
Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder?
Only one of those
Don't
things.
Tell me which. Against all life experience, I will choose to assume the best.
I think we talked about that before. So she should like us a bit more now. Oh god, not much. Not much trust there. It's harder with her though, because, you know, you get her pretty late. So, something in the desk. Anything interesting? My dearest wife. Okay, maybe that makes her talk about him. Since you've forbidden the writing of poems, I had to get creative this year. I tracked down a retired Mirian war wizard with a magical method of transferring mental imagery to parchment. The art is imperfect and perhaps better suited to espionage than name-day gifts. With all my love and from a safe distance, Khaled. Beneath the note, a small ink picture of a smiling couple, their mouths gape far too widely, their joints twisting ever so slightly, but beneath distorted brows, you can just about make out a much younger Jaheira and a bearded man wearing a Harper pin. Yes. Jaheira, I'd like to talk to you about that. And I know you can talk to me about that. But apparently you're not willing, which is not nice. Maybe if I go outside here again? She didn't say anything to these guys, which is kind of weird to me as well.
If you're not meant to be here, the Archdruid's traps will see
to you. Oh,
she's
the Archdruid.
If you have business,
she is
be
the
about
one.
it. If you do not, poke around and see what happens.
Okay. You're a nice guy. Said that I can't really talk with him. So yeah, I'm supposed to be here because she's with me. That makes this much easier. Also, you can just remove the pressure plate, which is fine. I'm gonna leave them on, because why not? Since I don't care too much. I hope she's talking to me about that. No, she isn't. I know I talked to her about what Khaled or Khaled or however he's called.
Ask it.
Ah, about that amulet I found in your
dear.
house. There it is.
Should I brace myself for some fashion advice?
Don't be so sassy.
But I suppose you have earned better than glibness from me. It was a gift from my husband Khalid.
Khalid, okay. Not Khaled.
He was a harper. A better one than me, truth be told. Any idiot can swing a sword, but to believe in the cause with the whole of your heart, a much trickier thing. He died. Alone. In pain. And Far too young. Murdered by a mage who craved immortality. I'll not grant it by naming him in the same breath as my husband.
I'm actually not sure if that happened in the games. In 1 or 2. I don't know them good enough. Let's see if we can recall something of him. I'm absolutely garbage at it. Sure, I think that's worth it to me. Let's get some Fox's Cunning and let's see if we have luck today. We are actually in luck today, guys. Isn't that nice?
The quiet, unassuming shadow to Jaheiras' strength, Khalid was another warrior who helped end the Baalspawn crisis.
Okay, so he was there in the first one.
After he was murdered by the mad mage John Irenicus.
Probably in an add-on or something, I would guess. If it's even in the games, as I said. Tell me something about him no one else knows? What the hell? What is that? What kind of intimate question is that? I'm sorry, I hope I didn't bring up any bad memories.
Nothing that wasn't already
there. That is the
there.
normal thing to say.
Fear not. But I've lived many lifetimes since Khalid died. You, twine your life around the people you love. And when they are gone, you grow around their absence instead. It is just another way they shape you.
Not wrong.
Which is my sage way of saying, I am in no danger of forgetting how my husband died. But I choose to remember how he lived.
Which is the more important thing. And as far as I know, I think Khalid was the first Harper. And he was the High Harper as well. For a long time. I mean, he made this secret society happen. And that therefore he was their, their leader. Is what I think is this thing. If that is not true, please correct me in the comments. Thank you. Yes, and she took over after he died. Is what I think I know. Of course he was high bards, am I right? Was he a bard? I don't think he was. Was he a bard? I'm gonna ask it just because I'm curious, but normally, who would really ask that? A dear, deep friend, maybe. You know, if you're really close, sure. But otherwise? Genuinely have no idea, okay.
I've never known a warrior to go so far out of his way to avoid a fight. Which meant the few he chose, most Harpers.
Weird cut.
Swagger and flash their feathers to catch your attention. Khalid was quiet to a fault.
Interesting that this was so different
And
here. For the
when we were
subtitles.
married, on an upturned cart in the rainy Dalelands, he stammered so much. I've never been sure if our vows actually counted.
Why wouldn't they? The ceremony is not the important thing. So stupid. I mean, you're a druid, okay, ceremony rituals, important, I see it. But still. It's the stuff behind that ceremony that is actually important, not the ceremony itself. Weird people. All I'm hearing is that he was a weakling? No. You seem like an odd pairing? Maybe. He sounds like he had true strength. I mean, in a way. I guess he had strength when it counted. You know, when it was important. Otherwise, he just didn't want to be on the forefront of things that much. I guess he seems like he has true strength in some way.
Oh, I'm sure time and an aging mind has smoothed out a few of his flaws.
Probably.
But he was a good man. The songs make much of Khalid's meekness. The quiet little Harper who had to keep a tight hold on his courage, but he had it when it counted. And more than that, he had compassion. When you live a Harper's life, see all that a Harper sees, that is by far the harder thing to hold on to.
Mm-hmm.
But a bard can tell you all the rest. As for all the things they cannot, well, I shall just have to keep those for myself.
I mean, at the very least, that is what you can do and should do. Cool. That was... I like this. I like this dialogue that we had here. It was really good. And really well done. I mean, apart from the weird disparity between the subtitles and what was said and the one cut off. But the dialogue itself was really interesting. Okay, I think that is about all we can get here. We can talk to Rion still. We find her. Oh, she's here. Okay.
No arguing. Just tell me you're well.
I am well.
And Minsk?
We're working on it.
You'll get him back. I owe him a kicking for showing Fig how to throw hatchets. So, this cult. What's our plan?
I'm not fool enough to think I can change your mind. But if you're staying, I don't want you taking up arms. There are other ways to fight.
Really? Like what?
Oh, he was a fighter. Okay. That Khalid? Why that Khalid? This place could serve as a hospital. Ignore Jaheiras if it comes to it. Pick up a sword. No, I don't think so. This would be a good hospital because they have supplies, which will be in dire need if the city's under a siege. And also, refugees would need protection. Both would be amazing. But this would keep them safer. Because people would not turn on them. This could make them turn on them, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna go with healers. Both is actually pretty good. But I say
point.
healers.
Though I'll leave the herb lore to Jord. I was always better at breaking bones than mending them.
I mean, they will need protection with that as well.
The very reason George had so many patients to hone his craft on.
If I have to stay home and babysit, then it's your job to make sure there's still a home to look after. Take what you need, and we'll do the grand reunion when you come back for good. So, lovely as it is to have you back, Mother. Go away. You have work to do.
Aye, aye, Commander. Wait, one more thing. There are doppelgangers among the cult. Be on your guard.
Huh. All right, then. If you turn up looking for hugs and kisses, I'll be sure to shoot first.
That's my girl.
I mean, it's clear that that is mostly a facade and that they just don't know how to really, you know, engage with each other.
Commander.
Yeah, I
Spare
think
me
Khalid
your
was in
salutes,
BG1 as well then, yeah.
traitor. You walked me right into that ambush.
Sorry, Commander. You are my commander, but Jord promised me pies.
Pies!
I can't fault your priorities. You'll look after them for me?
Can I have a real sword?
No.
You wish.
Fine.
I like him. Little fun excursion. And next time we do more of her quest line, I think. Which requires us to actually go down here to this bridge. And this is where we'll start next time. I don't think we have... I mean, we still have the fireworks we need to do. Philogia's fireworks. Probably want Gale for that. This house we haven't looked into. I remember what this was. That's gonna be a thing. Oh man, there's still so much to do. Fireworks. Then this house next to the Elathin's home. I don't think we have anything to do back here anymore. This one is dead, so that's fine. But yeah, this is important. This was literally the worst quest in the game. And yeah, I want to see how they refine that. This is important. There is where Shadowheart needs to go. We cannot go here. This is the High City. This is off limits. Cazador is still a thing. So that's at least 5 more things, big things we have to do. Maybe 6 with this one. So that's going to be a bit of stuff we need to do. And this one, I think, will even bring us to some place where we haven't been at all. So this will take a while. But in the next one, I hope I can see you again, guys. And we will do more of all the Baldur's Gate things. See you in the next one, guys. And leave me a like if you liked. Sub me if you really liked. And come to Twitch to see this live. And don't forget to come to the Discord to discuss all the things. New games, suggest new games. Everything is welcome. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.